Okay. Well, let me tell you, I have some. Thank you. You're too kind. I've got a lot of vim for this show, man, because my next guest has vim, man. Show some love. You don't know, but show some love, man. Well, you know her. She's one of the most dynamic television producers and TV hosts in the country right now. She runs what is unquestionably the most influential show that has taken a standpoint on women. Show some love, man. And if it's a woman's issue, it's a national issue. But of late, she's been in the news, you know. They say she's running as an MPP candidate, and they say she has denied it. Some say, oh, one country, and things. But today, we're going to get to the bottom of it, plus other things. Put your hands together. Show some love for Gifty Anti. Hey. Let me give. Oh, whoa! You look regal, man. Director, are you showing? I'm sure the director is panning and tilting and showing the regal woman sitting in front of me. Gifty, how are you?
I'm good.
You're looking great, though.
It's always a pleasure to see you. When I'm coming to see the senior, you know,
well,
I have to up my game.
Oh, your game is now beyond senior, man. And by the way, congratulations, man. Standpoint is doing terrific, you know.
Thank you.
And what is 7th year? Or
yeah, July will be 7 years.
Really?
Yes, July will be 7 years.
Show some love, man. Whoa.
July will be 7 years.
And I was thinking, you know, because there has been several shows, you know.
Right.
But this show has taken another level of its own, you know. It's become so significant. And everybody pays attention to it. It's not like a woman's show.
No.
It's not a woman's show at all. It's a national show.
Right.
You know, what's the trick? What have you done
differently?
differently?
I learned from the best.
Well,
I learned from you. You know, your style of interviewing and interacting with your guest. It's not a Q&A kind of thing. It's a conversation.
It's a conversation,
so when you do it like that, everybody feels a part of it. Everybody will take something out of it. So I guess that's been the trick. You know.
But the issues you raised too, you know.
Yeah.
There was one lady on your show some time ago. I don't remember the name, but very, very, very prominent lady. And I was shocked when she was telling her story about how even somebody like her has suffered abuse. I'm like, really?
Yes.
It's not just if you call, you know.
Sometimes I get shocked by the kind of people who are willing to tell their stories on national television. And for me, it's because I think the sensitization has gone down very well. People have come to understand that these are issues we need to talk about to help others. We need to fight stigma. The only way we can fight stigma is by talking about it and letting people understand and feel that it's not their fault that they go through some of these things.
But it's so good because what you're doing is bringing this awareness, you know, as gradual as it is, people are beginning to focus on some of these issues that you raise, you know. I was learning from it when I was watching that woman tell a story. I'm like, I would have associated that kind of story with women that I thought were a little bit of underprivileged.
But that's that is the irony of it. The women who are underprivileged, or you call grassroots or local women, they will fight the man toe to toe. They will make the noise, they will throw the bowl and the shoes and everything. But this is a prominent woman, an executive, a working class woman, a professional woman. So she'll wear her big sunglasses to work, polish up and cover up, because nobody has to know that I've been abused, I've been beaten up. No, it's a disgrace. I don't want to talk about it. But the middle class women and some of the upper class women are going through a lot. A lot. I sometimes sit in my office, and then some of them, they come and they tell their stories, especially, you know, their husbands, and you just can't believe it.
That they're capable of such.
You know, I remember one woman came to me and said, Gifty, if I tell you who my husband is, you won't believe it. And then she mentioned the husbands. I said, you were lying. I said, well, you see.
Wow. But, well, thank God for your show and the awareness, and it's really brilliant. And you've done great work. You've done great work, you know.
Thank you.
You were a news anchor for a long time at GTV.
17 years.
17 years at GTV.
Yes.
Wow. Show some love, man. You know, then all of a sudden we heard that, oh, Gifty is no longer at GTV, and she was going her own.
It was a bold and risky step, but I had to, because the scope of the work was becoming bigger and wider. Now I travel all over the country, you know, to talk to students, young people, women's groups, professional groups on various issues. And when I'm at GBC, I'm a bit restricted.
Yes, yes.
You know, even what I say has to be very, very guarded, because I represent GTV, the national television, you know, network. But now I can say it. I speak for myself. And then we added a Girl in Need Foundation as well, where we have to find these girls all across the country who need our help, you know, to go to school and get some training for themselves to become somebody's in future.
Fantastic. It's great work. It's great work. It's great work.
We thank God.
Yeah. Big up to her, man. Big up. Now, the issue that, if I don't ask everybody, you know, it's Gifty. That's what the news, I was on Facebook.
Right.
On Facebook I was. Then I saw your poster. MPP ticket.
Right.
And then the next day it was on the news all over town.
Yeah.
And some say, oh, she's working, but she's just timing the appropriate time and all of that, you know.
Yeah.
And through the grapevine, I've heard that you have brought a lot of nervousness. You have made people nervous. Are you running or not running?
I'm not. Senior, I'm not running. I am not. You know,
Right.
I'm sorry to disappoint, you know, a lot of people, but no, I'm not.
So you
not
have
running.
nothing to do with the...
Absolutely nothing. The first time I heard about it was about a year ago. A guy from the area who works at Daily Graphic came to my office and was, oh, Matt, today, you're interested, you know, I've heard you're interested. I was like, no, I'm not, you know, interested. I haven't talked to anybody, I haven't mentioned. Oh, the next thing was about 2 weeks ago. I woke up one Tuesday morning and congratulations, oh, we are proud of you. And I was like, okay, what's going on? What have I done? And then I get the calls, radio stations, and, you know, the first one even mentioned a different constituency that I didn't know about. So I was like, where is that? I don't even know the place.
Constituency.
Then people started calling, like, oh, it's in the news. You are going to contest for Ejumaku Enyan Esiam constituency, and everybody, it's in the papers. And I'm like, where is this coming from?
That is amazing. And you were totally clueless.
I was clueless. I didn't know anything about it. It was later on then I started getting calls and visitations, and oh, we heard that you were interested and we feel that you are the one who can represent the area. We haven't had a woman go for the area and for who you are. And I'm like, okay, hold on. I don't know much about politics, but I know that's not how to play it. If really you wanted me, you should have come to me, find out from me and all that. And then later on, my big brother, Victor Auntie, told me, like, oh, they have 3, you know, tier, whatever it is. They have the first card to play, second card, and then third card.
So this is the first one we're dealing with now? There are 2 more to come?
I hope it's the third one.
that is amazing.
One. Right.
You know, because I saw the poster, so I said, oh, wow.
I had nothing to do with it.
You had nothing?
Nothing. I was shocked when I saw the posters. It came in the papers first, and then when I came out to deny 2 days later, it was all over.
Yeah.
And I had information from the constituency that, in fact, the very day I denied, that night, there was a plan that, listen, let's go to town.
Through them.
Yeah, she will have to do something. She have to give us an answer. But I'm flattered. I feel privileged that my people would want me, but no, that's not on my plate now. I have too much to deal with now.
Yeah.
It's not on my plate now.
Well, but Gifty, how that make you feel, though? Because this simply means that people love you, they respect you, they believe in your candidacy, and they want to go all out. And so for somebody who's not even thinking politics and this thing is thrown at your feet, how does that make you feel?
You know, I'm still in that state of, why me? I mean, I still don't get it. Why me? I mean, what happened?
Well, you become very influential through your program. You know, I think the scope of your influence has just broadened nationwide.
Well,
so you're a good catch. Politically, you're a good catch.
Yeah, maybe, but I still think there are lots of people out there And that could, well, I don't know, but I'm still in that state of why me?
Well, in politics they say, oh, they need somebody that we don't have to spend too much money to market.
Market.
They don't have to market.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
You have that before?
I've heard that one. That these days they do the candidate hunting.
Yes.
So we look at a winnable candidate, and then we take you. Yeah, but unfortunately, this one is not ready for it now.
Wow.
At all.
Wow.
At all.
So it's never crossed your mind, or you?
No, actually, never. To contest for elections, no, never. Actually, now that you're gonna say, I see, okay, so I can do it. They think I can do it, but it's never crossed my mind, really.
Wow.
It never really crossed my mind,
Wow.
Though I've had people tell me that, oh, you be a good politician and, you be a good minister or whatever, that kind of thing people say to you, and it's like, oh, okay, thank you very much. Yeah, that's okay. And it's Friends of Gifty Anti, Foga. I don't know. Actually started on Facebook. There's a guy on Facebook who set up Friends of Gifty Anti, and it had nothing to do with politics. But now it's gone into politics, and those who are making the posters, they're written that Friends of Gifty Anti, Foga.
Foga. That's not a bad name, Foga.
And I'm getting a lot of backlash, like, for what you do. You are campaigning and, calling for women to go into positions of authority. And I said, yes, I believe in that.
Yeah.
And I think that where I am in a position of authority. What I do, I serve all political parties, various religious groups. I gave a typical example. I do a lot of programs with Muslims. I do programs for Muslims. This year, on the 4th of July, we are having a Muslim Women's Conference to focus on the young Muslim woman and professional challenges and how to overcome to become, successful or an achiever. I'm not a Muslim, and I'm not aiming at becoming a Muslim, but I champion the cause of young women, young Muslim women, because they are women. So if I champion the cause of women going into politics, it's not because I want to go into politics, but I believe that when we have more women in there, they can make a change. We all have our areas of interest. There are a lot of women out there who want to go into politics, but they are afraid of the name calling and all that. Some say I'm chickening out, but senior, really, in Ghana today, what hasn't been said about me? So what am I really afraid of? But I'm just not ready for it. So.
If you were ready and you wanted it, you wouldn't even
I don't think so.
To use any underhanded.
No.
You just come out and
they come out. I'll just come out and say it, because everything that would have been said about has already been said. So just
quite interesting, because as you were talking about your work with the Muslim community, doing this, I was like, oh, wow, that's a very winnable candidate. so that's what's going for you. Wow. So, but on that note, generally, how are you feeling? Ghana, the politics, the debate. Are we talking about the right issues?
No, we are still not talking about the right issues. We are still not talking. We're still doing NDC and NPP, where everything NPP is against and everything NDC is for. Everything NDC does is correct for every NDC member and wrong for every NPP member. And everything NPP suggests is wrong for NDC members and right for, we're still doing that. We are not looking at the real issues. And it's sad. And we are the ones suffering, especially women and children in this country. We still don't have the systems working, for us. The Ministry of Gender always being, under-resourced with everything that they want to do and they can do. But we are not focusing on the real issues. Still, women are dying through childbirth. Young people are being abused. People can't get jobs. Businesses are collapsing, especially the women, small-scale businesses. But we are still doing no electricity. So it's the fault of NDC or it's the fault of NPP. And that's what we are doing. Tackling the real issues, we don't.
That's why I should go into parliament and make some change. Show some love, eh? That's why I should be running,
you see, for where I stand, when I talk, I'll get both NDC and PP to support me.
That's right.
Support me. For example, we are championing a cause. 2016, any party that doesn't have a manifesto that tackles specific issues affecting women will not vote. Any party that does not support women to contest will not vote. The theme for the 10th anniversary of the Women's Manifesto was demanding, women still demanding. So we are still demanding for the right things to be recognized to be done, and we will monitor and ensure its implementation. 2016, after 2016, there'll be a lot of alluders by women if we don't see the things that we want to be done for us.
Wow.
We've been promised too many things, but they get in and they forget about us.
Wow.
Yeah. And then our women who also go into parliament and don't perform, we will kick against them. Because I remember in 2012, we did about 7 programs championing the cause of women, making sure women go to parliament. We fight for them and all that. But I must say, some of them I'm really disappointed. Honestly disappointed. You know,
they just fizzled out.
You wonder what happened. You wonder what happened. You don't see that strong force, united front of women to serve a specific constituency. That's the women and children. You don't see it. Even among them, we are seeing NDC and PP.
Yeah.
And we women, we are allowing ourselves to be pitched against each other. In 2012, we had great women who could have stood at various different places or constituencies and would have had more women there. But you know what the political parties did? They pitched them against each other. They pitched Esla against Victoria Hammer. I would have loved to see Victoria Hammer in parliament at a different constituency. I would have loved to see Sedinam Tamaklo. You don't pitch Sedinam Tamaklo and Shelia Yokobutre. I mean, it doesn't happen. You shouldn't do that if you're really interested. But what they do, there's a woman going there. Go there and fight it.
Go there and fight it. Yeah.
So though you may have about 150 women contesting, actually you have about 10 or 15 women contesting. Because the 2 or 3 women are in the same constituency.
And that was deliberate?
I think it was deliberate. I honestly think it was deliberate. We allowed ourselves to be played up, pitched against each other. So you hear them fighting on radio and, you know, calling each other names and everything. And unfortunately for us, when the guys do it, after that, they are going to eat some kinky and everything. But when the women do after that, they will not talk to each other for whatever.
Wow.
You know, we still not, we don't seem to be getting it. And that's what I think we must work on. You know.
Show us some love, man. Show us some love. Oh, thank you so much. You know, we wanted to hear it from the, should I say horse's own mouth? Or the queen's own mouth? And how's your, before you go, I have to ask you about your...
I knew that one would come.
How is it going, you know, your personal life? There are all these rumors that, you know, you came out and said you are cool, you know, it's not like you are dying to get married or anything.
No.
Yeah.
So I'm 45 but not desperate.
45 but not desperate. I like that. That's a good movie title. 45 but not desperate.
Now the Kumasi people, they shouldn't use it for a movie. You see?
But you're hooked up though, eh?
Yes, I am. I'm in a relationship,
Yeah? Who is he?
He's there.
He's there? Do I know him?
I don't know, but I promise you this. When the time comes, we'll give you the exclusive.
Okay.
Just as I've given you this exclusive.
You have. Show the Gifty, thank you so much.
Thank you,
for coming and enlightening us. And you raised some very, 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 very serious issues, very deep, you know, talking about playing women against each other instead of focusing on a national thing. And, you know, I think it's a lot that you have given us to think about.
Well, we really need to.
And now there'll be more pressure that you should run.
And, you know, I have an agenda now. I have an agenda to make sure that in the next 5 years, we will have a female Muslim gynecologist. We don't have one in the country.
Really?
I need someone to prove me wrong, but I've said it several times. No, there's none. And women's health is so crucial. Too many women are dying from, you know, cervical cancer, from ovarian cancer and all that because they don't want to go for checkup. And, you know, by the religious beliefs, no Muslim woman will feel comfortable to go and lie down for a man. So if we don't, and we still want to promote the health of women and make sure our Muslim women live long,
then they have to.
They have to get here.
Wow.
So I really am forcing. There's one at I think KNUST, sponsored by I think Comfort Ghana. Yes, Comfort Ghana. So I'm monitoring her, and I just want to encourage more young Muslim women to also look at that area because we need to do
It's
something
amazing little
about
things
it.
that you ignore that mean so much, you know?
It is.
Wow.
So that's the campaign. I hope you join me.
I will join anytime.
Please. Thank you.
I'm with you.
Thank you.
All right. Show us some love one more time, man. Show us some love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and all the best.
Thank you.
This just, by the way, very random, but do you gym? Do you like workouts? Do you?
Yes, I do. I've been lazy lately, but
Yeah.
I do.
Well, guess what? Paul's Fitness Group, one of our sponsors, is giving free passes to all my guests. So I'm giving you a beautiful 3-day guest pass.
Okay.
To check out Paul's. They are the Lizzie Sports Complex,
Yeah.
or the World Trade Center, whichever is close to you.
Okay.
And I'm giving you 2 so that you can go with your...
You know what I mean.
You know what I mean? So here's from Paul's, and
Thank you.
let me know
Thank
how
you
you
very
find
much.
it. And
I
all
will
right.
definitely go there.
Okay,
I
well,
will.
show us some
I
love one more
definitely
time,
will.
man.
Thank you so much.
And I want to be on Standpoint one of these days.
It's a promise.
Oh yeah.
You are headed. Okay, so look out for exclusive.
Okay.
Thank you.
Stick around, folks. There's more to come. Show us some love one more time for Gifty Anti. All right.